Okay, it's early. Sun's up, but we're in the boat. Here's the port. Heading into the river. It's amazing here on the river. Everybody shares everything. Transportation, fuel, food. You know, it's a communication system. Everybody's yelling at each other from the river banks to get stuff for them. Yeah. It's quite amazing, the community. How connected they all are to each other. So we just pulled in to some little spot so we could load up on plantains. I love it. The riverbank's given out. And tomorrow it's a 3-hour hike through the Darien to the border with Colombia. And it's the path that you know, people take across the border. Bringing a bike through here is definitely a phenomenal feat. Everywhere there's these fucking little stinging nettles. Everywhere. They're fucking everywhere. Everywhere. All these vines and everything along the path are just covered in spikes. So you accidentally brush up against one and there you go. That's what happens. Looking at the age of the vehicle, it's probably got to be the 60s, maybe the 70s. And, you know, whether they had a bulldozer or a pack of horses and ropes and guys with saws, I have no idea. But this is one of those mysteries of the Darien, and everything kind of gets swallowed up here. And the vines are always waiting. This whole path line used by the Cuna is also used by the narco traffickers, as well as people from Somalia and Bangladesh who are taking a long walk north. So they did find somebody, Somalian guy, dead at this campsite. ¿Cuándo encontra este hombre? ¿Un año o mes?
No, 2 años.
2 años? So 2 years ago. Yeah. So apparently this path is heavily used by people doing the march. So, yeah. That's a hell of a way to travel.
Ah, crabs.
And I must admit, man, it's getting a little grueling. There's the next hill to climb up, that one. Yeah, I'm just fucking covered in sweat from top to bottom. These guys haven't even broken a sweat. You cross the Darien Gap to get to here. This Colombian side. Panama side. And the path continues down there for another hour. And then you come out to an indigenous community on a river, and that's the end of everything. So, but yeah, so we got another 3.5 or 4 hour hike back to the boat. Fucking fuck. Slipped in some mud. Fucked my knee. And yeah. Sitting on a stump watching leafcutter ants. Yay. Made it to the river. Fucking hell. There's the boys. Heading down the river, getting out. I got my 2 little turtle friends now. Here we are. Port of Yaviza. Officially the end of the road. So it's nighttime in Yaviza. Had my couple of hot dogs. So I'm full. And that's a wrap.